It's not funny, but it's funny. So, hey, I am sitting outside, waiting for my husband to pick me up from work. This brings me back to like memories of when I was a kid, sitting outside school, waiting for my mom to pick me up. But I got a message from the doctor, the endocrinologist, and the lab work came back, and she's like, I don't think it's your Crohn's. I don't think it's any other autoimmune disease. Like they were thinking Hashimoto's or Graves or something. But she said that it does show that I have subclinical hyperthyroidism. And the way that it was explained to me is like, I don't have hyperthyroidism yet, but I could. And so she's like, based on all this, I'm thinking that you just have toxic nodules, but I want to do a thyroid ultrasound to get a better idea. And I was like, okay, I am not looking anything up. I'm not going to Google anything. Today is Friday. I'm just going to go home and enjoy my weekend. And that, my friends, is growth. Bye. Hey, so today is the 6th. I have an appointment to get an HSG hysterocephalogram test done. It is a test where they run dye through your tubes to see if it's still open, if it's blocked. I just feel like it's important because all the IUIs in the world won't work if my tube is blocked, you know? So I'm about to go in, and on the way here, I've just been listening to music and just trying to like really uplift myself and remember that God is good no matter what happens in this building. All right, bye. So I'm back. Everything's fine. The dye spilled through, so we're all good. The left tube is open. Very excruciating process. He's like, if at any time it's too painful, just let me know and I'll stop. But in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you to stop because then we won't get it done. We gotta get this done. So I'm gonna sit through this. So he's like, yeah, it spilled through the left one beautifully. Wait for it to come through the right tube. And I'm just like, I don't have one. Oh man. He was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I was like, no, you're fine. He was like, you're just so quiet. I didn't know that it was hurting, but like, I'm just up there like, so yeah, all right, bye. So today is Wednesday. I just got done with my thyroid ultrasound appointment, which was fine. I'll just put warm gel on my throat and then just rub the wand around. I don't know anything yet. I won't know anything until those results come back. So that appointment was at 8 o'clock. Took all of 10 minutes. That building was like 5 minutes away from where I need to get my other ultrasound and labs done for like the IUI. And that appointment's at 9:30. So I'm way early. And so I'm just here chilling in the car. All right, bye. Hey, so I'm back. It was a weird situation because the lady who did the ultrasound, she was with me during the HSG. So she remembered me, but she didn't remember everything, obviously. Because, you know, she started with the lining, beautiful lining, blah, 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 blah. Goes to the right. She goes to the left. And there's two small ones. She goes to the right. There's a small one and a humongous one. She's like, oh, there it is. And I'm like, oh, no. In my head, I'm not saying it out loud. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, I think this is it. This could be the month. You know, and you got your tubes flushed out, you know, and then we got this big one here on the right. And in my head, I'm like, oh, sweetie. Oh, I don't have the heart to tell her, you know, like, oh, it's not gonna happen. So then she's like cleaning stuff up or whatever. She's like, and the nurse is gonna come in. She's gonna come in with a bag for you. I'm like, oh, but she's not. So obviously it's not happening this month. Nurse says that she wants to try to up my dosage next month. So we'll see what happens. So, yeah. I don't know how I feel right now. What can we find in this? Well, I mean, the fact that I have multiple follicles, like there was two little ones on the left, there was a little one and a big one on the right. So again, my body is doing what it's supposed to do. And I can't fault it for that. It sucks. But I'm not gonna be all, I can't. So I'm gonna go to work because I punked out and did not take off like I said I was going to. So I will see you later. Bye. So, not you. Kind of anticlimactic update from the endocrinologist. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry if you can't hear me, it's kind of windy outside. She's like, yeah, everything kind of points to subclinical hyperthyroidism, which is what we were thinking. She's like, you have 2 nodules, but they're small and they don't meet the criteria for biopsy or anything, so you're good. So as far as options, she says that we could do a radioactive scan and then an ablation to remove the nodules. But if we do that, we would have to wait a year to try to conceive. And I wasn't sure if like the radioactive scan might make the baby glow in the dark or something. I don't know. I didn't ask questions. But that was option 1, this radioactive scan and ablation to remove the nodules. Or option 2 is medicine, which the side effects are early pregnancy loss. I'm like, ugh, I don't like either of those options. So then I was like, okay, so it's subclinical now. How do I know if it gets worse? And she's like, well, you just gotta keep checking your dogs. Keep checking your labs and looking out for symptoms like heat flashes, palpitations, and unintentional weight loss. Then I would go in and get labs done, and then I guess we would go from there. So yeah. All right, bye. Hey, I am here for November. I don't know, this month I just feel numb to this. I have been dreading this appointment ever since I made it, and I'm just kind of wanting to get it over with. So I'm gonna go in. Bye. So I went in, they started with labs. I did my right arm, couldn't get anything. Left arm, couldn't get anything. She went and got somebody else. She tried my hand, couldn't get anything. Gave me a bottle of water, sent me out to the lobby. I was like, we'll try again. By that time, the lady who's been doing my ultrasound this whole time, she called me back. She's like, I think this is gonna be the month. This is it. And then like, even as she's like doing a thing, like she's telling me all like, oh, your lining's great, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, come on, left side, come on, left side. And I don't know if I ever said this, but so they upped the dosage. So this time around, I had a really big one on the right, 2 medium ones on the right. And then she went over to the left, and there were these 2 tiny ones. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why this keeps happening. It's supposed to like alternate. And just, I never like boohoo cried. So I'll give myself that. But it was just like the little like tears. And I just kept taking my shirt and wiping them. And she was like, if you go over to this room, the nurse will come in and talk to you. So she sent me over to the conference room, and the nurse came in. She's like, hey, so we can't do it again. I was like, yeah, I know. And she's like, well, have you given any thought again to IVF? And so she sent me a bunch of information. I haven't looked at it yet, but that is where we are. I keep saying that I'm going to take the day off whenever I have these appointments, but I never do. And I just want to go home. I'm just tired of doing this.